Ooh, there's an engine over there. Sweet. Oh, it's full of holes. Could have been a good tranny. Hello there, guys and girls. What's going on today? Fuck, it's noisy in this helmet. It's been a while. Yeah. So, it's been quite a while since I've done a new motovlog. I've just been, I don't know, just been not doing them. No reason why, really. Kind of sucks. I've been doing other shit. So as you might be able to tell from the title of this video, I got a new bike. And actually I've had it for a year, but it was one that needed a bit of work. The kid I bought it off of, he got it from a guy, and I believe it was a race bike. And so this kid got it. He was, I guess, he was stoked to build a bike, and it turns out he'd either lost interest or did not really know how to do it or anything. So I bought it. It was $800, which is a pretty good deal for what it was, but it still needed a lot of work. So, you know, since it was a race bike, it didn't have any lights on it and anything like that. But this kid had already bought a bunch of stuff for it, like tail lights and, you know, all the factory wiring. And so I bought it. I had to put a tail fairing on it. Well, first, here, take a look at this picture. This is what it looked like when I bought it. I know, it's pretty gross. I don't know what the kid was thinking with that CBR front fairing on there, but it kind of worked out to my advantage having that. So anyways, I bought a bunch of stuff. And, you know, put in a bunch of time. And the good thing also about this bike is it was being treated like an ICBC write-off or an insurance write-off. So it has to be rebuilt to factory specs, and it has to be inspected. And the way he did it is and I don't really know if he actually did just buy the frame, but he stated that he just bought the frame and he bought the engine somewhere else and all this other shit. And anyways, he also got all this paperwork, like so much paperwork done. He had to get a BC assigned VIN number, which is a VIN number assigned by my beautiful province of British Columbia. And so he got all that done, and then I basically just had to throw a horn on it, throw some lights on it. I put a factory rear fairing on it because that race fairing was stupid. Didn't also have a hole for the brake light. So I just put a bunch of factory shit on it, lights and all that, and basically turned it into a streetfighter. And but then I asked the guy that did the BC assigned VIN, because he was also the guy that had to inspect it when it was all done, because he's supposed to see the process the whole way through. And he told me he needed DOT approved lights, all this crap. And I was kind of upset because I already bought this front headlight for it. But then I ended up getting the race fairings, cutting a hole in them, putting the Honda light in there, hooking it all up. Everything was fine and dandy. He didn't like the integrated tail light on it, even though it is DOT approved. So I had to put actually these turn signals on the front of this thing. Had to put those on. The front, I put them on, and then the rear as well, because he didn't like that. And then also the turn signal was going way too fast, so we had to put some bigger bulbs in these things, but that was minor. And so anyways, it passed, and it looked like this. And that's just not the look I was going for. When I bought it, I was really wanting to build a Street Fighter anyways, and I had that light. So then I just basically took all the fairings and junk off and those turn signals off, and now it looks like this. Well, this is it, guys. My Street Fighter 99 ZX6R. There's that sweet front headlight. It's basically all stock except for that headlight. I'll probably put some other random shit on there, but yeah. So, I know you guys like what it looks like, but you probably care what it drives like too. So, well, before this thing, I've only ever ridden a street... Ow, fucking bugs. I've only ever ridden a street bike once. And I only rode this thing once before this video, so I'm pretty new at it. So let me know what you guys think of dual sport and Street Fighter vlogs on the same page. Only the last guy waves. What a bunch of dicks. This thing I'm also found out it needs a starter, or at least I need to take the starter apart and clean it up. It might need new brushes because you ride it for 5 minutes and then shut it off, the thing doesn't want to start. So that's not very convenient. But anyways, this is just a little teaser of the street bike. I'll put you back on the dual sport for now, and we'll do a full proper vlog on this next time. Peace out. On another note there, a side note, I saw an accident today, a motorcycle accident. It actually was happened right in front of me. So let me paint you a picture of what happened here. The guy, mid-50s we'll say, was riding behind me. I just had pulled out of my parents' house, taking my pickup back to my house, and so I was following the vehicle, and this guy was behind me. So we're cruising along, and go through this little S corner. And I pretty much figured, because the guy came right up on me pretty quick, I figured, okay, we're going to hit that S corner and he'll pass me. And that exact thing happened. Passed me and there was a truck in front of me. He was fine. I saw him in my side mirror and he was fine. He was ripping on it. And by the time he got up here, guy does the fishtail Little Mermaid musical act and ends up fucking high-siding in the middle of the road, not right in front of the pickup in front of me, but just off to the side of him, which is lucky because he could have got fucking run right over. Ooh. So me and the guy right in front of me just slam on the brakes, fucking run over, check this guy out. He's like lying lifeless in the middle of the fucking road. Ooh. Call up the old 911 ambulance and basically get the ambulance and police to come on out there, check this guy out. Yeah, the poor guy though, he first of all, he wasn't really wearing any gear. Here's a picture of the bike here first. Let me show you. I got two pictures. So that's the bike, Suzuki TL1000 or whatever the fuck the picture says. It's like a 2000. But the guy, he had a helmet on. He had a pretty good textile type jacket. Probably had some padding in it and shit like that. But the rest of them, he had gloves similar to mine here, but they didn't have like these carbon fiber knuckles, which I pride myself on the carbon fiber because that shit is, first of all, fucking awesome, and second of all, it's expensive as shit, so it's got to be good if it's expensive. It's like a hooker. For pants, he had just regular jeans, nothing underneath them at all, just regular jeans, and he had like hiking boots, not like, they're like hiking shoes almost. They were grippy tie-up shoe type things. They were nothing special for footwear. And he lost one of his shoes. He also lost this glove, his left-hand glove. So his helmet was scratched on both sides. It ripped his face shield off. Threw his glasses off. His glasses had road rash like crazy on them. And then his right hand, the knuckles were just bruised to shit, and I feel like these carbon fiber knuckles would have maybe prevented that, I'm not sure. And then yeah, this hand lost his glove, and it was just fucking blood. Like his whole hand was road rashed. He wasn't like missing any fingers or anything, but ooh. What a beautiful view. And then his jeans, his Wranglers or Levi's or fucking whatever the hell jeans he had on there, didn't do a goddamn thing. He slid maybe 100 feet and his fucking pants were shredded. They were probably shredded after 10 feet. I felt bad for the guy. He's gonna be sore for the next couple of weeks, but no broken bones. He had no concussion, no nothing. It was just quite rattled, and he lost some skin. So, a pretty decent outcome for what could have gone wrong. And it made me really appreciate the gear that I have. The, you know, a little bit of gear. I always wear a helmet. I don't fuck around. These gloves, I'm glad I got those with the carbon fiber. I don't really know. It might just be a gimmicky thing. It might not actually do a fucking thing, but you never know. And I got these jeans. They're Joe Rocket. Kevlar in the like knee, I guess, and the bum bum. Ooh, that's deep. Woohoo, motherfucker. My booty boots are Fox brand. They are the Comp 5s. They're pretty cheap, and they're only like they're one of the short boots. That's just what I wanted. I didn't want like a big ass motocross boot, because I'm not really ever motocrossing, except for right now. And then just recently I bought Fox Titan Sport jacket, armor jacket, which I'm wearing under my hoodie right now. I think it's really mainly for off-road use, but it kind of made me happy that I spent, you know, it might even be only $600 worth of gear. I know you could easily spend that on just a jacket, but I mean, I'm not made of money here. So, you know, the boots were 130, the pants were like 130, the coat was like 150, helmet was like 150, which is a Fly Racing Trekker. the dual sport helmet in a flat black. It's not bad. It's the Icon variant knockoff type deal. I like the looks of those. And then these gloves, Thor. I always like Thor shit too. It's been good for me. Ooh. Camels humping on a hiking trail. Good thing that puddle wasn't deep. I might have done an endo. One last thing here. Canada Day is coming up right around the corner here next week, Tuesday. For all my Canadian friends, woohoo! Happy Canada Day! And anybody that watches me down south in the United States of the US of A thing, please. Your holiday's coming up on the Friday, so I might as well give you all as a shout out. Peace and love and all that good shit. And for the rest of you out there that are from other foreign exotic places, I don't know when you guys celebrate your country's birthday, so I'll just say happy birthday to your country now. And so next time it happens, I got your back. You know, the cool part about this shit is, if you could tell how steep it is, you probably can't, but it's real steep. There's guys logging this shit, and they are in big ass, essentially excavators, climbing these fucking hills that are too steep to walk on. So you gotta appreciate that. That's pretty fucking crazy. Here's a good trail. This used to be a road. Aw, frick! Yeah. Ow. It used to be a road. You could get in here with cars. I remember years ago coming in here with my cousin in her car, and it made it no problem. So this road is now fucked. Oh, the dock's gone. Shit. I've never been up this trail before. Ew. There appears to be nothing up here. A little hiking trail there, but I'll save that for later. Well, everybody, that's gonna conclude today's Motovlog. If you like what you see, don't forget to finger bang the shit out of that like button, because it likes it just as much as you do. Alright guys, catch you on the flip side with some Ninja ZX6R action there coming up shortly. Take her easy.